Welcome to the Goldilocks Story of Ecology, Episode A. A is for air. The air is an envelope of gas that surrounds our planet. We cannot see the gas in the sky because it is clear. We can feel it as it blows over our skin and comes in and out of our lungs. We can see its movement in waves on the water, moving limbs of trees, jiggling groups of leaves, and swaying fields of grass. We can also see particles mixed in with the gases in dust clouds, water clouds, smoke. Different kinds of clouds form at different levels over San Diego County. All clouds form below 4.5 miles altitude. This is the troposphere. Every morning and every evening, refracting and reflecting particles in the gas envelope makes a beautiful sight when the sun rises and sets. Air moves around heat. It takes it from one place to another. A hot, dry wind from Utah, Nevada, and Arizona blows at high speed to the ocean. This wind is called Santa Ana. It is common from late September to early November. This is one of our 4 seasons. November through March brings rain from the North Pole. Cold air with water in it comes from the north during the winter rainy season. This is when the coast and the west sides of the mountain get most of their rainwater. Cool, damp clouds roll in from the ocean to cool and dampen the coast and foothills in the evenings from April through July. The result is pleasant temperature from the beaches to the foothills. This is called the marine layer. July to late September, hot, wet air from the Gulf of California brings monsoon rains to the eastern part of our county. This season results in thunderstorms and some very heavy rains in the mountains and deserts. This is flash flood season. San Diego County has an interesting east-west profile. The land begins at sea level and then rises to 6,500 feet in about 60 miles. Then it drops quite suddenly and in about 30 miles goes to below sea level. There's a weather pattern that is created by this shape of the earth. As air rises, it cools, and the water particles condense into liquid. As the water gets heavier, it falls as rain. The mountains push up the water vapor, moving from west to east. A desert results to the east. This is called the rain shadow. On a hot day in the grasslands of East County, you can see hot air rising in a spiral by hawks and vultures riding the currents up into the sky. We can see pelicans riding the airwaves on cliff faces and breakers in the ocean. Hot air often rises in a spiral called a cyclonic motion. This is the cause of dust devils, cyclones, tornadoes, and waterspouts. When we climb into the mountains and walk or run, we often find that we are short of breath and tire quickly because there is less oxygen in the thin mix of gases as we go to higher places. Gravity pulls things towards the center of the earth. As the gas envelope moves away from the center of the earth, it becomes less dense. Our atmosphere is bounded by the earth, which is solid, and space, which is a vacuum. Air is another very important part of the environment. Like the sun, it has its part to play with its partners, the other 6 parts. All 7 parts cooperate to form the base upon which living organisms make a niche, their species home.